Alright, what's going on, guys? Logan and Aaron here, and we are at Coronado Heights Castle in Lynchburg, Kansas. Arriving here, I didn't know it was what I was just informed it was. This place is probably going to be real creepy. So, Aaron, you want to get into some of the history you know?
Yeah, so there was reports that this was the location in which Coronado himself, on his search for the 7 cities of gold, actually stopped, ended his search, and turned away. Multiple bodies of his men that died along the way were buried here. There is a cemetery down the way that is supposed to have souls that haunt all of the land here, as well as curse anyone who disrespects their land. And there's also a story, so this was built in the 1920s during the Depression, and it turns out that back in the day, some drunk kids were up here. They were partying, having a good time. They dared each other to walk around the roof of the castle. When they walked around the roof of it, the wind blew very hard, and the kid that was walking around the edge of the roof actually got blown off and died.
Yep, and there will be a lot more stories running right after this that actually some locals here. Of course, you know Amy from Late Night Shenanigans, their new haunted channel. Make sure you guys go check them out. Link will be down in the description. But her and Rhett are with us tonight, and then his brother actually has a lot of history here. So we'll run that clip right now.
Between this fireplace right here and inside, there's devil worshiping. My dumbass brother was up here one time and caught a bunch of college kids doing it.
This story. Yeah. So there was one night I was up here doing stupid with a friend. Well, a whole bunch of college kids from Bethany come up, and we're like, "Oh, we know what you're doing. We're just gonna mess with you." And well, I had a bright flashlight, shined it in the doorway. They all come storming out, and a few of them come back later that night. No, it was the next night. We come back up here, and they come back. A few of them come back, and they're like, "Yeah, you scared us, and we will never come back." But that night, that they all stormed out. We're like, "Oh, we know what you're doing. You're just out here doing college kid things." And we walk in there, and there's just candles all along the table.
So it's big. It's a big devil worshiping area. I think he even said the Ku Klux Klan actually came up this far before. So it's sightings. This doorway, there's sightings of people walking in front of it, shadows. I don't know if they really catch them looking in or looking out, but the staircase right here, also you go up it, it's rumored that as you walk up here, you feel like you're getting grabbed, like you're grabbing your ankles. So that's the biggest things I've heard about this place. When you guys drive up, there's a cemetery. They say, standing up top looking down, you can see shadows walking in the cemetery.
Or like full body apparitions.
Yeah.
They've even reported like a cowboy and stuff down in the cemetery.
Yeah, a bunch of different stuff like that. So just so you guys know, if we do go farther out, it is very hilly, very rocky, very rough. I have a first aid kit just in case anybody gets hurt.
Cool.
Sweet. Just in case.
I'm more worried about my shoes, but...
Really? Stairs over there.
You guys want to go to the trails or stairs? I don't know how much there is. We can go towards the bathroom where the little girl was dumped.
Yeah, I think we can start there. I'm down for that.
Somewhere way out yonder that way. There's an old Indian burial ground. In the toilet. They shoved her in the toilet.
Yeah.
But they
Wow.
found the body through here.
But yeah, she actually came in and they found her in here. Like I said, there's a little girl that got murdered. I think she even got murdered. I can't remember 100%. But yeah, they actually shoved her body in one of the bathroom stalls, went down to the toilet, and then came back in the compost. And that's where they found her.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold on that cowboy. He does his own thing. I'm sorry.
That's 100% fine.
I don't know if you guys want to do anything over here.
I'm sorry, are there reports of her being here still? Like,
So still hear the laughing. You can hear a little girl every once in a while. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if there's been anything where you can see her, but I think it's more of an EVP kind of thing.
is there stuff down there where he's going?
So it's just trails. I've never heard anything crazy on the trails.
The biggest thing that I've heard with trails is that they're just dangerous because of like human people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, I've seen shadows down there. I mean, it feels like somebody's watching you every time you turn.
I think you catch a lot more either over here, Castle, or down by the cemetery.
Okay, cool.
So,
The trails are creepy, especially at night.
Yeah, no. As a girl, I refuse to go on trails at night. So.
that's fair.
Granted, there's multiple men here who could probably touch me. So.
All right. Well, we can set up some flashlights, maybe a REM pod here, see if we get any contact over here. Something turn that flashlight on. Can you turn it back off for us? Feel free to use the energy from our equipment, our cameras, and our phones to communicate with us.
That's why I got the cheaper ones.
If we're communicating with the little girl that was found here, can you turn on the flashlight again for us? Okay. Go ahead and turn that flashlight off so we can ask another question.
Thank you.
Anyone got a question?
If you were the little girl that laughed at me, can you turn on the flashlight, please?
If you are the spirit of the little girl that was dumped here, can you please turn the flashlight on? Thank you.
I didn't like that.
We're really sorry to hear about what had happened to you.
Is it true that you were murdered and your body was dumped here? If that's true, can you please shut the flashlight off?
Thank you.
That one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. They found the one of the lady down in the shrubs, but I don't think they figured out who did this one.
Was the person who murdered you somebody that you knew? If yes, can you turn the flashlight on for us, please? I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's worse at that point.
Yeah, like someone that you trusted.
Yeah,
Just,
I'd rather someone I not know.
yeah.
could you maybe try setting off one of our other pieces of equipment?
Yeah. It's on.
Should do what you asked. Wrong piece of equipment, though.
That red light right there, if you get close to it, the antenna, it'll show different colors. Or there's a little ball over there to the right. If you tap that, it'll show pretty colors as well. Well, that's not what I asked, but...
The thing is, though, with as much devil worshipping has gone here,
Could just be pretending.
Yeah, I was gonna say anything can be a trickster in this situation.
Yeah.
So,
if you were conjured here from one of the rituals, can you please shut...
Oh wow, that was quick. That was the fastest
was
it's answered anything.
immediate.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
we also have a REM pod inside the bathroom if you want to touch that.
Okay, well, you turn the flashlight on as in like a yes answer, so do it.
Yeah.
Please. Respectfully.
If you've been here for a long time, for many years, can you please shut that light off?
Wow. The only thing I can think is like, how many people like bring equipment out here? it's only interacting with the flashlight, and it saw you like trying to get the flashlight to work, tapping it. What if it doesn't understand how the other equipment works?
No, that's fair.
So, I mean, we can show you how it works. So,
Do you want to film it?
all right. So since you're messing with my flashlight, so we have a REM pod over here. Yeah, that's what it's called, REM pod. All you have to do, get close to it, just like that. It makes all these pretty lights and noises. And then in between the flashlight that you're messing with and the REM pod, there's a little recorder. You can talk into that. We'll be able to hear you. Over there, it's called a K2 meter. If you get close to it, we can have it light up in a whole bunch of different lights. So it'll go from green all the way up to red.
If you don't want us here, turn on the flashlight, please.
I feel like it's pretty normal though for people, or for like spirits not wanting people there. I mean, we're stepping into their home, their territory. I mean,
Well, and you gotta think, if this is the little girl, with the amount of reports that you guys talk about of devil worshipping, they probably like think of every living thing as something that's probably bringing something bad in here. And we don't know what those flashlight turned off. We don't know what those bad spirits could be doing to the good spirits, or like the restless ones that are here, you know?
That's very true.
here, I don't want to film no more.
That was crazy. This K2 meter is going off.
Well, we just want to let you know we come here not to cause harm. We just want to get answers, understand what happened here. None of this equipment will hurt you or cause you harm.
That was super weird. So I'm facing you guys, and then almost behind you on the castle is like a quick thing of a figure, or like a different change of light.
Like up top.
Yeah, like up back by the castle.
If this is an old native spirit, can you turn off the flashlight, please?
But it was there for only like a split second almost. Could be nothing but.
If you're afraid of us, could you turn that flashlight off?
If this is demonic spirit, can you turn the flashlight off for us, please?
I might not want to admit that it is one of those.
If we're speaking to anything still, can you turn that flashlight off? That's kind of what I was thinking. It's like his K2 meter went off, and it felt like the entire like vibe
Yeah, as soon as
changed.
you said that. And then go.
It's almost like it like walked past you guys to like leave.
And I talked about it being gone, and it came back. Maybe.
Yeah.
If you're back over here, can you turn the flashlight back off now? I don't think I've ever had a spirit like turn a flashlight on and then just leave it on.
Yeah.
Like, just Okay, well, if you don't want to talk anymore, we're gonna pack up and go somewhere else to investigate. If you'd like to follow us over there, you're welcome. Alright.
I think it straight up left.
Just like I don't know what you guys are waiting on. I already left.
Alright guys, so we just got done at our first investigation spot, and now we are down at the cemetery. Apparently there's a lot of shadow figures here and different type of sightings, so let's see what we get here.
So the biggest thing that I've heard anybody here gets is just shadow figures. And I know that when you sit at the top of the castle, you can really see them down here. So, have you seen anything down here?
No, I haven't really ventured down here.
Hey, look, cemeteries are our
Yeah, this is your guys' thing, so I mean,
We've been to a lot of them.
Under Wyndham Cemetery.
Yeah.
So I just turned. We got it running. So.
My blood.
say my blood.
Yeah.
My blood.
Someone have family here?
Not that I know of.
What about your blood? You shed your blood here?
Margaret.
Margaret. Who's Margaret?
Do you guys get a lot of names when you do your spirit talking out?
More so at cemeteries, but places that are known to have a lot of things there also give us a lot of names.
I think you have something at your house. It gave us like 20 names at her house on the spirit talker.
I mean,
not there anymore.
to be fair, a lot of the areas out here are really old towns.
Yeah.
Who knows when the Native Americans owned it, what was under your land?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Margaret? Is Margaret buried here?
We set up a flashlight there. If there's anything here with us that'd like to talk, feel free to turn it on. Let us know that you're here.
He scares people.
Who scares people?
Down.
You talking about the devil?
Boat.
Did you say out?
Boat.
Is it? If there's a spirit here, can you turn on that flashlight for us, please?
Burial.
Yes, this is a burial
You down for
ground.
that?
Yeah.
They say there's a lot of shadows around here that you can see. Can you show yourself to us?
Was there a
Are we
Native American?
friends?
Let's say, are we friends?
It depends. Are you friendly? If you're friendly, then we might be able to. Can you turn that flashlight on if you are friendly enough to talk to us?
Woods.
Woods. What about woods?
Are you in the woods right now? Up on the hill?
Alright, well, we were all getting weird vibes when we walked over here. Whatever's over here, if you want to communicate with us, we'd love to talk to you, hear your story.
Don't go.
Oh, that's creepy. I'm gonna go over here.
We weren't planning on leaving yet. We're still here to listen. If there's anything you want to tell us. Are we still talking with Margaret, perhaps?
I will talk to you.
Well, can you tell us who you are?
I'm a little sad.
What are we sad about?
If you're sad because we're here and maybe bothering you and disrupting you, can you turn that flashlight on that's on the ground? Just gotta tap it. You're not giving us many answers. Can you turn that flashlight on if you want us to leave for bothering you?
Is there something dangerous up at the castle?
Choice.
How many spirits are here?
Child.
Amy.
No.
Talking about you.
No.
Floorboards.
Floorboards. Okay, so there are floorboards up at Coronado. When you walk upstairs, if you actually look at it, they floorboarded it and then they cemented it.
Really?
So they could have almost did the same thing on the bottom layer. Are you buried under the castle? Is that what you mean by floorboards?
It also said down in there.
It did say
Yeah.
They could have did the same thing for the bathrooms, for the porta potties.
Yeah.
Out of all honesty.
Well, as old as they are, those could have big open latrines beneath them too.
Yeah.
That could be why it smells that way constantly.
Down the stairs. down through it into those woods. And then we could go to the shores too. Where the woods are.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Man.
It's like, oh,
I think that's telling us that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll listen to the
There's
spirits.
two different ones.
So that was one thing I read about this cemetery online. Is that one of the legends is that there's spirits here that are prone to cursing people to disrespect the land or them.
That would sound native.
Now there's
That's a-
no way. Oh,
That's some good EMFs.
That sounds.
just right there too, huh? If there's some. Oh,
Edwin. What are you doing over here, Edwin?
say Edwin or.
Edwin.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I do apologize. I'm not meaning to make fun of your ground. Don't curse me. I already got enough of those.
Nice place you got here.
That's great. I love this tree.
Very. It's a
Very
unique tree.
hangable.
I'd use the word unique.
My bad. Very unique.
If
Very
you don't hear anything
decorative.
From Rat or I in the morning, you know what happened.
Yeah.
Rat, I'm coming to haunt your ass.
I'm gonna haunt your ass.
Can you guys haunt each other in the afterlife?
I don't know. We'll try.
All right.
If it works, we'll come back and find you guys and like tell you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that works. Perfect.
Please don't haunt me. I don't
No,
want to
that's
deal with
content,
you
bro.
anymore than I already have to.
I'm gonna go mess with your cats.
Well, we want to go back up, venture off into the woods.
We can, yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Instead of going, if you're wanting to go in the woods, instead of going towards the bathroom, we'll go off towards the road because there's a little exit and you can walk down. Yeah. Alright, I'll show you. Come on.
All right, guys. Sounds like we're about to venture off into the woods, and pray to God nothing kills us. So, what's so creepy about this trail?
Other than that woman dying, which is more down that way, it's more. For me, it's more everywhere you look, turn. Just feels like somebody's watching you.
Yeah. I got that feeling.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to associate it with the people looking at me from behind that are actually there.
Turn around, there's nobody there.
Yeah, imagine they're not there anymore.
We're gonna have to climb down a little bit if you guys want, but I got a good spot.
Nice.
At first, like when we first came down, it felt like hella calm.
Like now that we're down in here, it's like a whole nother like.
It's a whole nother level.
Calm.
Does it?
Yeah, like to me, it just feels like it's really quiet.
That's the problem. It's real quiet.
Feels like anticipation. Like you're waiting.
I don't even hear bugs. That's the other thing.
Bathrooms and it goes all the way around, comes back onto the road where the stairs are
You
going
can
up.
pretty much make a whole lap around here.
Nice. Does that pass by where the body was found?
I'm not quite sure where the body was.
All I know is it's somewhere on the road in a shrub. It doesn't really say anywhere. It just says it's kind of closer to Coronado, so I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Do you have Estes equipment?
Yeah.
Hypothetically,
We could triple.
you could do a triple.
We've got all three sets here.
I'm
I'm
down.
okay with that.
I'm down.
Obviously, you're gonna go under because I know you want to.
That's my favorite thing. Do you just want to sit here on the?
On the bench, just
I remember
three
even
ducks in a
getting
row.
called at Theorosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you guys can get shoved off of it one by one.
Yeah, like dominoes.
Yours almost did too.
Excuse me.
Did it go off?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wait. Oh man.
Are we going?
Yeah, I'm good to go. Hello.
Hello. Just to check, can any three of you
Hi
hear
there.
us? No. Hello?
Can anyone hear us? Are any of you three actively
Hi.
answering us? Okay, no, okay. It's the spirits.
So who are we speaking with tonight?
Hole.
Did you say whole or coal?
Worship
What do we worship?
down here,
Let's
nice and
move.
quiet.
To the end. Where to?
Oh, it is nice and quiet down here. Is this where you wanted us?
You asked us to come to the woods.
Let's go.
Where would you like to go?
Under.
You.
You guys are under the Estes
Try.
method.
Like us to try to go under something? If so, what are you wanting us to go under?
Bad.
Let every religion
You try.
join them.
Watch. Always.
The second radio.
Pray.
Do you believe in God?
Master.
That's
That is not.
that's a little weird.
Perhaps.
No, what I think is funny though
Idiot.
is I like how Logan and Xavier talk constantly
Please
every time they
find.
put him in an Estes method. But Rhett, he's sitting
Worship.
silent.
Who are we worshiping?
Devil.
No.
No.
No, we're not doing that one.
Are you a product of the satanic rituals that have been done here?
Judge.
Good look.
Is that a yes?
Always.
Always?
Whatnot.
So were you guys summoned here, or were you guys always here?
Devil.
Only
Break.
attack
Violent.
you.
You're not going to attack
Broadcast.
anybody.
Let's go.
Go where?
Who wishes to attack us?
Resting.
This is
Is this your resting ground?
me.
Who's me?
Too young.
Are we talking to the little girl?
She was.
She was.
Are we talking about the
Worship.
Do you know what happened to the little
Fully.
girl? Fully.
You're gonna ask, do you know what happened?
Do you know what happened to the little girl here?
I said,
It's
fully.
There's
rare.
bad. Friendship.
Was it a friend that murdered her?
Somebody she knew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A friend.
Is that it? Was it a friend that murdered the young girl?
Logan.
Slave. Me.
That was the hard R.
Are you,
Dilemma.
are you a slave to somebody?
I don't understand how. Help.
Jesus. Bad.
Jesus
not
is
bad.
not
People.
bad. I find it funny because it's Good Friday today.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tell
Yeah.
them
What do you want to tell us?
one's bad.
Which one? Can you give us a name?
5.
Driver.
5.
Are there
Are there-
5 spirits down
Belong
here?
here.
There's a scream.
Are you guys
Always.
trying to tell us about the one that scares you? Is there something here that scares you?
Move.
48.
He said go back.
Move.
That's another scream.
Who is screaming?
Why? There's plans.
plans for what?
Worship.
Worship of what?
Master.
3 men report. They're all.
People are dying.
Dark.
Could we potentially be speaking with somebody who died during a war
There's
that
another
fought here?
scream. Board.
We're sitting on a board.
To the right.
Play.
Gray.
S-
Are you walking around
To
us?
the left.
Seance.
We will not be doing that.
RCS, one of the two.
The
Hands.
file. Wait,
If something's walking around out here, can you go ahead and touch any of these devices with lights on them around us to confirm where you're at?
Spread the word.
What word do you want spread?
three. This motherfucker.
Who are you calling? Who are you
There's
calling
one
that?
here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that how many of you are here?
I'll always.
Run.
Well, we're not running.
Board.
Are you bored?
Um,
Or are you commenting on a board that was
enjoy
brought
this.
here?
Oh.
Name.
That question now.
I'm only.
You're only what?
Will be no one.
Him.
Who is him? You keep saying him, he, being
Hi.
very vague. We need you to. Why don't you give us a name?
Schmidt.
Smith.
4.
New girl?
You said the numbers 4 and 5 a lot. What do they mean?
Simply.
No.
No.
You don't want to tell us?
Lawyer.
Yes.
For what?
You.
What did you do this time, Aaron?
Do you feel?
Enemy.
Do you feel like you're being interrogated?
That's a very good thought.
What?
It could feel like an interrogation to them.
Fold.
The hole.
Butthole.
But a lot of the time I was hearing something, it sounded like like a scream, like a mumbled scream. So I didn't know what to do. I was like, that just sounds weird.
There was at one point where I felt like, for at least like 2 minutes, I was getting so much, but I couldn't like make out any of it.
Well, and
So
that's
I was
'cause-
just silent. I was like,
It's just weird that I also caught a lot of like weird like Christian stuff in the beginning almost in a weird way.
I don't know if anybody believes.
what's the next move?
Castle maybe.
Castle? Okay. All right.
Inside to get away from that wind. Wow.
So one of the biggest things I know they do shadow figures runs across the front of the doorway. Are coming.
So there was one night I was up here. I was standing in the doorway. Me and my friend were standing in the doorway. We both looked back over into this corner and we could just see something just staring at us. Yeah, when we came in, there was a whole bunch of candles sitting on that table.
If you could tell us your name through the spirit talker. Let us know how you ended up here.
There's a spirit here. Can you turn that flashlight off, please?
Creepy.
Is what we're talking to, was it brought here through some type of ritual? If so, can you turn on one of these flashlights? Wow. Thank you.
Is there a boy spirit? If so, can you turn on the flashlight, please?
That's like an idiot. Are you the boy that saw the top of the castle?
Guilty.
Guilty? What is that? What are you guilty of?
Concern.
If the little girl's spirit is in here, can you turn off the flashlight, please? How many of you are in here?
After.
After what?
Did you show up after a ritual?
Something's wrong.
What's wrong?
If there's something malevolent here, can you turn on that flashlight? Thank you.
Flashlight always comes on when you ask that question.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not the only thing here though. Like,
No, I feel like we're like getting warned about it almost by like something good.
Like the good ones are here, like warning us to be like, hey,
Yeah, they're trying to let us know, but we're not smart enough to listen half the time.
no joke.
Are you trying to warn us of something that might harm us? If so, can you turn off the flashlight, please?
Oh, that was a solid answer.
Are there multiple things here that might harm us?
Will they be coming out to play later? Yes.
Do you always try to protect everybody that comes here?
I was conjured.
Wow. That was good.
that was so specific. Like,
Who conjured you?
Are you here to harm us? If so, can you turn off the flashlight?
Have you harmed people here before?
Mavis.
Mavis.
Should we leave?
That was instant.
If we should leave, turn off the flashlight.
I probably don't get many people that actually come here and talk to them.
Right.
Do you enjoy that we actually come here and try to talk to you?
Are you lonely?
I don't mean to scare you.
That's good.
You haven't really scared us yet.
Yeah. We're not here to scare you either. We're just here to talk. Chat about life. And death.
Can you tell us who you are?
Can you use another piece of equipment?
Cry.
Why?
Is there something malevolent that's keeping you here? If so, can you turn that flashlight off?
It's almost like just plugging the flashlight.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame it. It looks fun too.
We're friends.
Well, thank you.
As long as we are friends.
Is this the same one that asked us earlier if we were friends with them in the cemetery? If so, can you turn that flashlight on?
What's in your hand?
Cameras to record. Can you turn off that flashlight if you're okay with us recording? I suddenly don't want to be the one recording.
Have you been following us everywhere we go, or have been tonight? Can you please shut off the flashlight?
Is this still the little girl from the bathroom? Do we know how old she was?
That's not the little girl.
I don't think that anyone's a little girl.
That took way too long to respond.
We can't be friends if you're gonna harm us.
Did you follow one of us here today? If so, can you shut off that flashlight? If you're the one that's...
Say stay.
Okay, turn off the flashlight.
You mean like not a ghost, that's a spirit that's here?
Like the one that followed us up here, like as an attachment to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, well now you gotta specify which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I feel
fair.
like there's like 4 or 5 of these that I could apply to.
Can you give us a name of who you followed here if you did follow someone here? Use that spirit talker app.
Or if we know your name, you can tell us that.
If you came here tonight with Amy and Rhett, can you turn that flashlight on?
Did you come here with Aaron and I?
Well, that's shocking.
I once lived
Oh,
here.
Oh.
Everyone's lived here.
Are you native?
Gaining more energy.
is that a good or a bad thing?
I don't know why. Well, if you're getting more energy, can you show yourself to us?
If you want us to use a device that you can use your voice to speak to us through, can you turn that flashlight off? We could try an open spirit box. We all good for that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. You said you wanted to use this device to talk to us. Could you maybe tell us your name and how you got here? Are we speaking with the malevolent spirit right now? That is the deep voice that I was hearing down there. That the one that I said sounded like demonic almost? That's it. Who's the deep voice that we keep hearing? I think we shouldn't use that. Something like that.
Is it Father again? Is Father the one that you get protect us from? Is he the one you're scared of? Father God, turn on the light.
You see how it keeps putting a square on his head? Like every once in a while, it'll like catch her face and it'll show another square right beside it. And a little kid next to Amy. But there's,
Honestly, that makes sense. It feels like there's something that's messing with my hair. You guys keep doing like this because it feels like it's getting cold.
if you're beside Amy, can you show yourself on the camera again? Make it focus on you? Maybe it's just inside of you now. Like, did I say I was conjured?
I said I was hungry.
Yeah, you guys want to switch to something else?
The camera battery is gonna die.
Suddenly so much.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab my phone.
It's not just me here.
Oh, we figured. You told us there were like 20 of you.
Well, you may not follow us home.
I almost wonder if like all of us being in such a big group
Steven.
is making them nervous.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Like I kind of wonder if we
Man,
should
what's
like break
that
into
name here?
like little pairs.
Yeah.
And like we could even like break up our group, like our
Yeah, like
you know
like
what I
our
mean?
channel groups. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like that would, if I was a spirit and there's like 15 people asking me questions, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
Especially if they're like innocent ones, like
a-
dude from or little girl. Definitely a little girl.
like I feel like it would be a lot.
Alright guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. I had a great experience here. We're definitely probably going to have to come back for a part 2 because there's a lot of unanswered questions that we definitely want to know. So go ahead and go check out Paranormal Late Night Shenanigans and of course Third Shift Paranormal. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.